Horoscope for May 17th. Aries. You're walking into today like it owes you something, and honestly, it kind of does. You're charged up, locked in, and ready to make a move. But let's pause for a cosmic second. What's your actual goal here? Because chasing momentum without direction is just cardio with stress. Focus. Choose one mission and go all in. That thing you've been putting off because it's too emotional or not urgent. It's quietly demanding attention. Handle it, and not with your usual sarcasm and speed. In love or friendships, someone might misinterpret your intensity as aggression. Slow your tone, not your truth. Taurus. You're in rare form today, grounded and quietly planning a rebellion. You've been holding it together like an emotional architect, but under the surface, you're rethinking what stability really means. Hint: it's not sacrificing your joy to keep things predictable. Financially, you may be tempted to splurge, not out of impulse, but out of deservedness. And you know what? You might actually be right. Emotionally, someone wants you to open up without making it weird. You can do this. Vulnerability doesn't have to mean drama. Sometimes it just sounds like, hey, that mattered to me. Gemini. Your brain is buzzing today, fast, clever, maybe even slightly too curious. You're asking good questions, starting great conversations, and rewriting the plot in your head before the meeting even ends. But beneath all that mental ping-pong, there's something more serious brewing. You're realizing that not every connection is real, and not every attention is affection. Use discernment. Speak your truth, yes, even the messy parts. You're not just a clever distraction, you're a whole human with depth. And if someone's been ghosting your energy, give them exactly what they're giving you: space. Cancer. Your heart is the main character today, and you feel every scene. The highs are high, the lows are poetic, and you're either falling in love with a memory or deeply offended by someone's But here's the beauty: your emotional depth is your compass, not your cage. If you've been holding something in, today's the day to gently say it. People can't meet your needs if you don't name them. At work, you're picking up on undercurrents others miss. Use that to navigate, not overthink. And please, take a break before you start writing passive-aggressive messages that begin with, "just so you know." Leo. You're glowing. But not in a "look at me" way, in a quiet, earned it way. The spotlight finds you today without you even chasing it. Use that presence to uplift someone else who feels unseen. That's the kind of leadership that lasts. Professionally, your creativity is peaking, but don't wait for perfection to act. Create, launch, speak, move. In love, someone is watching how you treat people when you're not trying to impress them. Integrity is magnetic. And that compliment you brush off with a joke. Accept it. With grace. You earned it. Don't downplay your magic. Virgo. Today, you're not just organized, you're 3 steps ahead of everyone else and quietly annoyed about it. But here's the plot twist: not everything needs your intervention. Sit with the mess. Let it breathe. You don't have to solve what hasn't asked for saving. Emotionally, you're craving more honesty in a relationship, but have you asked for it? Or are you just waiting to be disappointed again? Speak up. Ask direct questions. Be brave enough to hear the real answers. And please, Virgo, stop editing your feelings like a rough draft. Sometimes raw is exactly right. Libra. Balance feels like a joke today. You're being pulled in 5 directions, asked to decide on things you'd rather ignore, and doing your best not to ghost your own schedule. The truth? You've been trying to maintain peace in situations that don't actually deserve your energy anymore. That internal tug-of-war. It's your intuition trying to get a word in. Let go of the thing that looks good but feels off. In relationships, clarity is your superpower today, but only if you stop sugarcoating. Say the real thing. The people who matter will meet you in the truth. Scorpio. You're operating at full emotional bandwidth, scanning the room, reading between texts, sensing what people haven't even admitted to themselves yet. But here's the twist, today isn't about them. It's about what you need. Drop the role of emotional detective and tune into your own pulse. What are you avoiding behind all that hyper-awareness? Professionally, your instincts are gold, follow them. Personally, someone may want in deeper. The question is, do you actually want to let them in, or are you just testing how hard they'll try? Know the difference. Sagittarius. You're craving something new, a spark, a thrill, a reason to leave a Zoom meeting early. But sometimes, adventure doesn't come from the outside. It comes from asking better questions. What if you stopped chasing the next thing and started finishing the current one? That half-started idea, that half-expressed feeling, they're calling. Wrap them up. You'll feel lighter. In love or friendship, someone may be more invested than you realized. Don't laugh it off. Receive the affection. Respond with honesty. Not everything has to be a bit. Capricorn. You're climbing, planning, checking things off like you're being scored, but deep down, your soul is asking, what's this really for? Today, purpose trumps productivity. Ask yourself, are you building a life, or just maintaining a schedule? At work, your sense of structure will serve you well, but only if you leave room for flexibility. Emotionally, you're more tender than usual. Let it show. Let someone surprise you by meeting you where you are, not where you pretend to be. And yes, it's okay to cancel plans and do nothing. That's the kind of efficiency your nervous system needs. Aquarius. You're living two lives today, one in your mind filled with innovation, ideas, and world-saving strategies, and one in your group chat where no one seems to understand your vision. Don't take it personally. Translate your brilliance. Break it down. People want to get it, you just speak in constellations when they speak in bullet points. In relationships, try letting someone feel you instead of trying to impress them. Say less, mean more. You're electric today, but connection requires grounding. Get out of your head, even for a moment. Pisces. You're feeling everything. Again. But this time, it's not overwhelming, it's illuminating. Your emotional radar is picking up something that's true, even if no one else sees it yet. Trust it. Act on it. Say the thing. Today is perfect for creative breakthroughs, honest conversations, and rewriting an old belief that's been keeping you small. In love, your softness is magnetic, but only if it's not used to bend yourself out of shape for others. Stay dreamy. But stay whole. You don't have to shape-shift to be loved.